What's going on, guys? So we're gonna see how the audio sounds. I'm gonna lift up my visor a little bit, and this is all kind of a test run just for the moto vlogging side of things. So we're gonna try, hopefully everything goes as planned, to show you how to use launch control. So I only played around with it a teeny bit, and let's see if this records the correct way. I'm using an Osmo Action 5. I've watched a bunch of videos on the settings. I got a DJI mic hooked up to me, and we'll see if we can do this. And it's kind of a test run. Sometimes you go out and do all this and you talk and you narrate your way through. I'm on a 2023 GSXR1000R, and we'll kind of go cruise in the back road a little bit. Right now I'm in ride mode C, just to kind of get out of my area. We'll put it in A, and we'll show you what launch control is all about for the most part. So we'll go out onto the back roads a little bit. Can't really beat that sound. Hopefully you guys can kind of hear me and hear that. Last time I did a little test video, it actually sounded better than I thought. I can see that the audio levels are working on the little front of my Action 5 Osmo. It definitely is new riding with the camera and talking. It's very weird. I'm used to doing drone videos and things like that, so this is totally a different world, going out and riding and actually trying to do a tutorial kind of thing. So if you know, you can go into the different riding modes while you're actually on the bike. You just can't be on the gas. So as long as I'm off the throttle and not rolling on the throttle, like right now, if I depress the mode button, all it's going to do is flash. But if I go ahead and I'm off the throttle, whoop, I got the ice cream guy behind me. Let's just go and cruise for a second. Curious to see how this is going to sound. My visor is cracked open a teeny bit. C mode is still no joke. Okay, I'm going to pull over here for a second, kind of reassess. Now this is a nice back road right here. Okay. So I'm in neutral. I can't see what my camera says. Somehow it went into some depth control or something. I don't even know. Some weird menu was on my bike that I am not familiar with, because I just recently got this Action 5 just for these videos and to mount it to my helmet. So we got a straight, clear road ahead of us. We're in the rural. I'm going to throw it into A mode by depressing this mode button and then going up. And now we're in A mode. A mode is active, B mode is basic, and C mode is comfort, just so you're aware. And what we do now is, to enable launch control, we depress the start button and hold it down. We're in neutral, obviously. And now we have down where the ride mode and traction control is, it says L. So right now, we're in launch control mode. And what we're gonna do is hold in the clutch, put it in first gear, and we're gonna hold the R's to like probably get it to around 10,000. So we're gonna do that kind of thing, which is kind of scary, but we're not gonna do anything like L for loop the bike, because when we disengage the clutch slowly, it's gonna prevent us from doing wheelies, it's gonna prevent us from losing traction, and we're just gonna be ready to shift. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Again, to enable launch control, you're in neutral, you hold down the start button, press down, put it into first. I'm gonna put down my visor a bit. And then we're gonna see there's nobody ahead of us. And we're ready to go. And that was launch control. So we're in one piece. We didn't loop the bike, and even though you got 1,000 cc's of revs happening, or 1,000 cc's at 10,000 RPM, still nothing happened. So we can try that again and see what happens. So I'm going to come down. I got my reverse shifted, so it's 1 up, 5 down. So as you see, I'm in 1. Let me see if I can engage launch control when I'm in gear. So you can. So I'm in first gear. I depress the start button, and now we got the L's going for launch control. And I'm going to be ready to shift by pressing down, because to me it just makes more sense to be intuitively like go down to go quicker. And let's see what happens. We're going to go to 10,000 RPMs, and we're going to slowly release the clutch and see how we can take off. And there we go. So that was not amazing for me, but I would imagine, like anything, it's going to take some practice to get good at launching with launch control. But it's pretty minor, actually. So even though it seems like you're going to be just skyrocketing, it's really just going to kind of take off, and it's something you're going to have to kind of practice with to get good with. So we can try one more time. I don't want to buzz anyone by their homes, even in the rural. Just because it's good to be somewhat respectful. I'll turn around and that will be my little run. But this is just a quick little walkthrough on using launch control on a GSXR1000R. The regular GSXR1000 has ABS, has traction control, has the different ride modes, but it does not have launch control. So this is specific to 1000R. And that's that. This bike is pretty darn crazy. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of power, and it's something that definitely is not a toy. It can be considered a toy just because it's fun, and fun usually is synonymous with toys, but this toy can actually kill you, so there's that. So again, we have A mode, traction control 1 right now. Depress the start button. Wait for the 2 L's to go. We are in launch control. I'm going to go into first gear, and we're going to see what can happen and try to do this like we're actually racing. And there we you have it. Launch control on the GSXR1000R, and that's it. So I hope this helps. I hope it actually recorded. Right now my visor is cracked open a teeny bit, so I'm going to check the audio. You can let me know how it sounds. This is with the visor completely shut. So if you guys know what you do, because it feels like it doesn't sound as good with the visor shut. With it cracked a teeny bit, to me it just seems like it's going to sound a little bit better. I got my decibel on my mic set to -12, which is the lowest it can go. And there's that. So launch control, I don't know when I would use it. Probably wouldn't use it much, honestly. But it's there. And for now, we're just going to go ahead and cruise home and see if this thing actually works. Maybe I can try one more time, just for S's and giggles. So neutral. Depress the button, get the 2 L's, get the R's up. And there's a car coming, so I'm not going to go crazy. But you get the idea, guys. Subscribe if you want. I'm going to most likely be trading this bike in for a GSX8R just to have something a little bit more manageable. But we'll go ahead and cruise since I have the video recording, and hopefully it's a pretty day out. It's getting really warm. And yeah, let's see what happens. Such a cool bike. Hopefully you guys can hear that thing purr.